name is Kylo Ren. In this tutorial, you will learn the ways of the dark side. You will learn to craft a paracord bracelet based on my tri-saber design. Turn away from the light. Embrace the pain. Let me show you the power of the darkness. I'll let nothing stand in our way. We will finish what he started.
Okay, so I'm starting out with my 2-strand core, and I've got the double cowl stitch method, of course. And I've got, for my starting paracord, I've got 2 lengths of just black 550, and these are about, I'd say about 1¼ feet each, or 1½ I have it a little bit extra. So to start off, we're going to go up to one end, and usual thing, we're going to just do the basic Solomon knot. So I'm going to double it up. And I'm sure you all know this knot by now because we use it in almost every video. So we're just going to do our basic Solomon knot. We're going to do about 1 inch of woven section. Okay. So again, to review, that's I'm going to take the right strand over the core like so, left over top, through the hole we made there. Okay. So going to tie, like I said, my 1 inch here, and this could vary depending on the length of your bracelet, but for mine 1 inch is good on each side like this. So I'm going to do the 1 inch here, and I'm going to switch to the other side and do the same like so, and then when I get to the end I will just snip and singe the excess to make it easier for me to continue working with. Alright, so again, 1 inch section of the Solomon knot on this side and 1 inch on this side. Okay. Okay, so I've got my 1 inch sections of the cobra stitch on each side, and as you can see, I've snipped and singed them already, just so I don't have too many excess cords flopping around. So next I have a piece of gutted 550 paracord, and this is charcoal gray. Okay, and I have it's about 2 feet, or 1.5 feet. I like to give myself extra, of course, so it's easier to work with. So this is going to form the handle part of the lightsaber, and again we're going to do the cobra stitch, and we're going to do a 1 inch section. Okay, it doesn't really matter which side you go on. So I'm going to start up top here. Again, same thing, cobra stitch like this. Because this is the gutted cord, kind of push it up like that. And I also like to see, after I do my second or successive knots, and make sure there's no twists. I like to push everything up like that, so you see that kind of hides the red behind it a little bit better. So with each knot, I'm going to push up on it like that. Okay. So again, I will do a 1 inch section of the gutted gray paracord for the handle, and then we'll do the blade part after that. And I think for this part, I will not snip the paracord just yet. You'll see why in a second. Alright, so I've done the 1 inch section of the lightsaber handle, and as I said, leave the excess there for now. So now we're going to weave the main blade of the lightsaber part, and I've got a 2.5 foot section of 275 tactical cord, or 275 paracord, and you can use micro cord if you don't have 275, or you can just use regular paracord or gutted as well, but this is the effect I'm going for. So now I'm going to do the same thing, cobra stitch down the section here, but I'm going to start up here where the black is, okay? And you want to meet and finish at the end here. You'll see why now in the next step. Okay, so I'm going to double it up, and again, same thing, cobra stitch. Okay, so we're going to do that, and I'm going to just kind of push up on it, make the weaves nice and tight. Okay, so I'm just going to continue this, and I'm going to go all the way down my main section, and I'll stop once I reach here. Alright, so I've woven my lightsaber part of this section. It's met up with the handle. And the reason I told you guys not to snip and singe the excess yet is because we're going to incorporate another piece of 275. I've got about a foot here. I like to give myself a lot of extra because I hate working with super short cords. Anyways, so we've got this on our fid. So we're going to go through this knot here. It's okay if it loosens up because we can still tighten it after. And go through here, like so. And then we're going to go through this knot here. So it's going to loosen, of course. Obviously, you don't have to use a fid because it's still loose, and we can tighten it after. It's going to detach this. Okay, so because these got loose, we can pull them tight again. Pull this gray tight again. It's going to be a little confusing because I have all these stray cords around. Anyways, here's, as you can see what we're doing here now. Something's wrong. Oh. Okay, you want this cord just coming out here, like that. There we go. So you can see what I did here. I just went through that knot and then out the other one. So now we can tie these. This is going to form the cross guard part of the lightsaber. It's nice too because it kind of nicely joins these two sections. Alright, so I've got a lot of cord to work with, but I don't mind that. So now we're going to tie this part, the cross guard. So this crossguard section, this will probably be the trickiest, but it's not that bad. So we're going to start off with about, I'd say it's about a couple inches, but you can adjust this. So we're going to take the strand on the right. We're basically going to tie a cobra stitch, but we're going to basically tying a cobra stitch core over itself. So see how I looped this one section over like this one strand, and then we're going to take the strand on the left. I'm going to go over it like that, and you go behind. I'm really sorry about the confusion of these cords, but I don't have much of a choice. Okay, here we go. So I made this one loop like this, and that's basically going over the core like so. There, you can see that a bit better. Went like this, and then I'm going to go behind and through this loop here, like so. Okay, now we're going to pull these closed, and they will start to get short because it'll only tighten once we do the second knot. Alright, so there you go. See where we're going with this? So I want my cross guard to be about, let's say that big, just for comfort's sake. Right, and then now we tie our second knot. This is our lead strand on the left. Go across here. See, right strand over top, and through the other side like this. So this part is a little confusing, I'm sorry. It's just the way I'm working with these cords, there's no way really around it. Alright, there we go. See? And then we can you kind of push it up a little bit. Tighten. You may not want it that long, but you can kind of play around with it. So we're going to continue tying this down here to meet up here and see how this gets loose. Just kind of pull that tight like so. And then we're going to tie the rest of this cobra stitch off. It'll form the cross guard, and we can snip and singe everything. I'm going to do the exact same thing on this side. Okay? Again, that was just loop the 275 through here like so, and then we do that thing where we kind of bring them up and around on themselves, and we tie the cobra stitch. Alright, there we go. So you can see what I'm doing there, and I'm going to just keep going until I meet this section here. Alright, okay, so I'm going to do that and we'll be finished. Okay, so I realized that last section was a little confusing, so what I did was I went ahead and finished off one sides of the cross guard, and I managed to clean up the excess paracord. So now I can really show you much more clearly how to do it. So again, we're going to take the strand on the right, we're going to loop it over like so. It's basically looping it over the core, and then the strand on the left, we go over top of that one like so. Like this, and then we go through the loop here. Right, so pretty simple. like so. And then we're going to pull, make that smaller, like so. And then from here we just do our cobra stitch, like so. And as you can see, I did 6 knots on this side, so I'll do the same 6 on this side as well. Might be a little tricky getting it exactly the same, but you know, do what you can. You might have to play around with it a bit. So I'm going to do 6 knots on this side, and then I'll snip and singe the excess when we're done. Alright, so I got my second cross guard done, and I did most of this weaving off camera just because it's really hard with these small cords. And yeah, so I'm just going to snip and singe the excess here, and do be careful when you're doing that. You don't want to melt any of the surrounding paracord. Alright, so I'm going to do that and we'll be finished. Alright, and there we have it, guys. We are finished. Here's the full finished product. I think this one came together really nicely, you know, despite it being a little more difficult, especially the crossguard sections. And of course, you know, you can ignore these 2 crossguards and you can just make it like a regular lightsaber, and you can obviously change the color. You can do blue, green, you know, representing other lightsabers in the Star Wars universe. Alright, so that is everything. I hope this tutorial was nice and clear. If you guys are having any issues or problems, something you're not sure of, please do leave a comment down below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And that's it. So if you haven't already, please do like, share, and subscribe. That would really help me out. And I'll see you on the next tutorial. Bye.